So in this video, my client wanted something that will cover the top part of her head and also the front part of her head where she has alopecia at. And I have to be honest with you guys, it seemed like it was going to be a little challenge because she wanted a tribal braid style. So I had to lay my hair out, as you can see in this video, cacao. And then I had to put the jam on my gift. Someone ordered me this bracelet and sent it to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And boom, the first braid. So I did the first braid. I used string. I used thread, black thread, because I wanted this hairstyle to have 100% foundation. In order for hairstyles to have 100% foundation, you have to use either hair method or the thread method. And of course, I use the thread method. But I know like 4 to 5 different ways to create a foundation for these kind of hairstyles, depending on the location of the alopecia and the hair that helps to create the foundation, meaning the hair on my client's scalp that she has. Tribal braid style. And I think I did a pretty great job, a great, amazing job creating this hairstyle. And I always push myself because we can't just think that life is supposed to just happen for us. We have to go in there with our tools, our mental tools, our spiritual tools that's located inside of us. And, you know, all the tools that we have accessible to us internally and externally. We have to create the life that we want, and we have to create the style that we want. AKA, that's what I mean. Also, the style that I wanted for this is what I had to use because it was a little bit of a challenge, and because I want to be able to cover her front hairline at the same time cover the top because this is what she wanted, and I didn't want to do the more alopecia lemonade braid style because, as you can see, I'm tired of doing those styles. So now I went to tribal braid styles, but I'm going to execute different braid styles for you guys in the coming videos because I want to challenge myself and stretch myself as far as I can because anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm going to forever believe that, and I'm living my life by just that. Because when you believe that, it helps you not live your life within limits. You have taken the limits off of any challenge you feel like isn't as a challenge, because you know a challenge is only the perception we give it. A challenge is only the perception we give it. If you go into your challenging times with the openness of being willing to see things from a different perspective, you will realize that there is no limit on anything. So that's just saying that, okay, anything is possible. Okay, so if anything is possible, I can do anything I put my mind to, put my actions to, and all the things. Because anything is possible. Anything is possible. So right here is where I add more thread in the front because I'm trying to create the part in the braid without her scalp being exposed. So I took a piece of thread and wrapped it, took it through all 4 of those braids, bring it through, secured it, tightened it up a little bit, pulled it, put a knot in it. No, I didn't put a knot in it. The next braid that I'm going to braid is going to create the security and the tightness that I need. I didn't want it to be extremely tight because then again, her hair is still inside of the braids. So I'm trying to create the experience of her wearing this braid style and not having to worry about her strands being pulled out as she, you know, rock the braid style. Over the period of time of her braid style getting old, I would prefer it to loosen up, untangle in the hair on her head. Like, that's how a lot of our clients lose hair, because the hairstyles be so tight, and whatever we got going on underneath the hair, it could cause our clients to lose more hair. So we have to be strategic in how we apply the braid style and the method we use. It's coming along really, really beautifully. I was excited at this point because I seen the hairstyle coming together. Like, really. So I took a couple more strands of hair because this hairstyle in the front part, I used thread. thread to make the braids look really thin and small, and it decreased all the work that I would have to do to create the braid style. In fact, I used thread all throughout the braid style to make foundation stronger. All I needed was those two, and I think I put one right directly in the middle that you really can't see. I didn't show, but you will be able to see when the camera switch positions. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and just look at this for a minute as I be quiet for a second. Yeah, snip all the hair off of her braids for a fact. See, that is coming together, looking so beautiful. Looking so beautiful. Yes. Angle braiding is something that needs to be studied more and more depth. So that's what I'm going to be talking about too in the coming videos. You guys stay tuned. As I'm braiding her hair, you guys, I always mention this in some of my videos, most of my videos. I never braid and pull as I braid. I braid and hold my hand in one place. I even ask my clients to help hold this braid right here because I am not with the tension. I'm just not with it. I'm not about to be pulling, trying to create this hairstyle. And I know your hair strands is being pulled out of your scalp, and that's a suffer. That's to suffer because it's painful. Not only is it painful, you got to look in the mirror and see more hair missing. So just be strategic in creating this braid style. I can't, it's in my soul to try to do the things the way I feel like it need to be and it should be done, especially when it's coming out of me. It's a way to do things. It's always a way to do things. Even with these few braids across the front, they were not extremely tight, you guys. What secured her braids down enough for her to feel secure enough to say, okay, this is tight and secure enough for me, was the little braid in the front top part of her head. In fact, it's a piece of thread connected to a smaller braid that gave her braid style a lot more foundation. And I'm only braiding over the thread, you guys. I'm not putting any extra pieces of hair on it. I'm not applying any tension. Only braiding over the thread because the rest of the hair is connected to strands of thread already to give its extra security. And it's also holding the braids together in one place. And I also always ask my clients to help me with the hairstyle. They hold the braids in place to create the style. It actually helps a lot. It really does help a lot. But yes, this braid style came out really, really nice, you guys. It's just this braid style made me feel like anything is possible anyway. Like I can literally take something and take nothing and create something. Where there's no hair, create some hair. Even through the challenges. I had to think of the angle. Even though when I see a person here, usually I see the hairstyle I'm going to do. And I see the challenge is going to be. I see all the things. I see all the things before I create the style. But I still just go ahead and go on in. Because you got to think about it. If you don't challenge yourself, how in the world can you grow and evolve? How in the world can you be willing to take life on by the balls and just go at whatever challenge that lies before you, and then go at it with ease and go at it with clarity, mental clarity, go at it with patience? Anything is possible. All things is possible. We are the co-creator and the manifester of our own life. Mainly by the thoughts we hold in our headspace. Because when you think about things and you put in the energy behind the thought of what you're thinking, that's how things create itself in front of you. Whether bad or good. And the moment you start realizing that that's how you manifest your reality, you start thinking healthier thoughts, positive thoughts. No matter what's going on in your life, you begin to think positive about it. 100%. Think positive about it, act positive towards it, and then express positive energy outward towards other people. All that can come to you is good. It's positive energy, positive experiences, positive thoughts, positive expression, positive everything. And we don't realize why bad things happen to us in our life. A lot of times it's because of the energy that we're giving off. I mean, that may be a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth, you know? The hard truth and harsh truth. But anyways, this braid style, I am manifesting out of my thoughts, because this was definitely not planned out. I did not know how the style was going to go, how it was going to, I just dived right in. And a lot of times you never know how things are going to go. You have to dive right in and see what happens. You have to take chances. And this is what happens when you take chances. The braid style came out like I didn't even expect it to be honest with you. Like I didn't even expect it to be honest with you. But that's the science of action. The science of action, the science of acting, the science of manifesting, the science of believing and having faith definitely comes with this stuff, you know? And it's challenges, but it's all worth it in the end. All the stuff that we have to go through and the challenges that we have to meet head on, face on, learn to embrace the measurement of being uncomfortable. Sometimes the measurement is a long journey. Sometimes it's a short one. But it's worth it because you get stronger in the end, and then you know how to attack things. You know how to handle situations that come up that is challenging, Make it easier for yourself. Extremely easy when you just get used to being uncomfortable and meeting the challenges head on. Like, I'm so uncomfortable right now, y'all. I'm gonna be really, really transparent with you guys. I am extremely uncomfortable. I came down here to Georgia. The space I have is, I'm working out of it too, but I am literally working on getting stable. And it's a challenge because when you go from one state to another state, you still have to build your clientele. You have to build everything. It's like starting over with a business. So that's just the phase that I am in right now. Back and forth to Buffalo. We can't keep going back and forth to Buffalo. I have to stick it out and go through the process and get ready for whatever's coming. Because if something is amazing about to happen, I just don't know what it is. Something amazing is about to happen for me in my life, and I'm just going with the flow, and I'm listening to God mainly, because a lot of times we try to ignore when God is telling us what to do. We try to ignore. We try to do our own thing. But the thing is that you have to sit quiet and listen to the voice. Because if you hear the voice and you ignore it, big ugly things could come upon you in your life. Big ugly things. Just listen to the voice. And a lot of times we don't even have not one clue that the voice of God is activated through our action steps, and it's activated through us quieting our mind. And it's activated. It gets louder the more you listen, because then you're listening. You are in tune with the universe. So now you're listening to know when you feel a breeze upon your skin, you know that breeze is telling you to get packed up and get ready to move, or go out to the end of the block and stand there, or go 6 blocks down and knock on the door of a stranger. And just really strange things happen, but it's so amazing, extraordinary, because your 6th and 7th and 8th sense kick in. We only taught about the 5 basic senses, but it's more than just 5 senses. I'm just saying. I just thought that needed to be said right now. Because I really believe in supernatural, and I believe that amazing, extraordinary things happen for a reason. And because we are extraordinary human beings, we are meant to bring blessings to the earth. We are meant to be a blessing to humankind. We are meant to create and manifest blessings from within ourselves to help the world. This is just what it is. This is what it's meant. This is what we are meant for. I really feel like that in my soul. Deep, deep down in my soul. So yes, I asked my client to hold this braid right here because I seen that it was a gap in there. So her fingers is what created the arch in this braid to create closure for the braid before this one. I didn't want none of her scalp showing. It's important that I cover up all of her scalp. Nobody needs to know her business but her. That's it. So to see this little braid right here, you guys, is one of the foundation braids for the first 3 braids of the front braids. First 3 to 4 braids, I use that starter braid for. And then after that, I was connecting thread. So all the thread and everything came out really, really nice. It looks really, really natural. We want it to look natural. Because when it looks natural, it's giving that natural effect. It's not looking like a wig. It's not looking wiggy. It's not looking like too much is going on. It looks really, really natural. Period. So this hairstyle came with, the most work I had to do with this hairstyle was the front work. The back was really quick. And then take me any time to complete the back part of this hairstyle. At all. At all. So in the next video or two, I will be posting a video, a 7-day fast, sea moss fast. That means I will be ingesting sea moss and really just drinking plenty of water and massaging my scalp a lot, 2 times a day, morning and night. I am going to post the results, so stay tuned. This will be 7 days, though. It will be 7 days, so I guess maybe 2 or 3 videos from now I will be posting that. Okay? All right. I'm gonna let you guys finish off this video, and you guys smile often. And if somebody come in your energy trying to destroy your happiness or trying to steal your joy, you speak life into that moment. Speak life into that moment right then and there. You speak life into that moment right then and there, and you own every bit of your good energy and smile. Smile and know that you're smiling because you need that good energy to stick in there and stay in there. You have to train your good energy to stay because you control it. Just like you control a pet, a dog, if you're training it. You can train your energy to always be high vibrational. Okay? Well, I love you guys very, very much. Take everything you heard in this video that can benefit you and help you in your growth in this journey, this life experience. Take it with you. Okay? Well, here's some kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, guys, talk to you at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Well, thank you guys for coming to watch my YouTube. Once again, you guys are so freaking awesome and so amazing. And thank you for all of your support. And I really appreciate you guys so much. You guys have an amazing day, night, whenever it is you see this video, okay? And always shine your light. Shine, okay? Shine your light, because if you're going to dim it, what's the purpose of even existing if you're going to just, not shine? Shine your light. Be brave, okay? Be bold. Be beautiful, okay? Bye. Mwah.